Hello, dear viewers of Manifesting Angels. Jesus has something very important to tell you right now. You are being given a new place. Your new address is 701 Serenity Way, Peaceful Meadows. But this isn't just a physical move. It's a spiritual shift guided by God. You're being taken out of situations that no longer help you grow. The things you used to chase will now come to you. The barriers that once held you back will quietly fall, making room for blessings, freedom, and light. God is moving you from confusion and lack into clarity, peace, and more than enough. That new address is where the answers to your prayers are waiting. It's just a matter of time. Type, "This new address belongs to me," to claim it now. Let me say something powerful. Last night, heaven talked about you, not just in prayer, but in a divine meeting. After discussion and decision, the message is clear. It's time for you to move forward. Your name was quietly spoken among angels. God saw you clearly, holding your image in his hand, and just like that, things that were delayed for months or even years were released while you slept. You've been given permission to enter a space you didn't even know you were ready for. This isn't just about moving to a new place. It's about getting back what was lost. Things that were broken are being healed and rewritten. Even if you're still living in the same house or town, everything has changed spiritually. You've moved forward, even if your body hasn't caught up yet. Type, "My name has moved into favor," if this speaks to your heart. If you've been feeling unsettled lately, if familiar places now feel strange, if old friendships seem out of sync, or if your usual routines feel heavy, it's because you're going through a spiritual shift. Not everyone can go where you're going. When God moves your spirit forward, he removes things that can't grow with you. Some conversations now feel empty because you no longer accept small things. Some people feel far away because your growth is calling you to a new space. Before God places a crown on you, he sets you apart to prepare you. He's writing your name on something lasting and holy. The place he's leading you to isn't on any map, but in heaven, it's always been yours. If you feel like you're being shaped and stretched before your breakthrough, type, "I'm ready for divine refinement." You are not behind. The delay you felt wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. Heaven kept you hidden for a time, even while others seemed to move ahead, show off, and succeed. But you weren't overlooked. You were being protected and developed. The reason some doors didn't open wasn't because you weren't good enough. It's because those places weren't ready for what you bring. But now, the delay is lifting, and time is shifting in your favor. What should take months will happen in days. Blessings meant for generations before you are coming straight to you. Opportunities, connections, and confirmations are being delivered with your name on them. Type, "Time is folding in my favor" to activate this divine shift. Have you been noticing the same three-digit numbers, colors, or hearing the same phrases over and over, even in your dreams? That's not your imagination or a coincidence. Those signs are heaven's way of guiding you out of a place you didn't even know you were stuck in. The patterns you keep seeing are actually a map. The unusual dreams? They're God's travel warnings. The chills you feel when no one's around? That's the angel of transition. And that strange feeling you get when you pass a certain street? That's your future calling you forward. Comment, "I hear the call and I follow" if you feel this is speaking to you. Here's something most people don't know. The delay in your life was necessary to protect your purpose. There was a spiritual contract made against you, not by God, but by jealous spirits working through people who acted like friends, but spoke badly behind your back. But Jesus just tore that contract apart. Heaven has now issued a cease and desist order on your behalf. You were supposed to fall, but He held you up. You were supposed to break, but He kept you whole. You were supposed to lose everything, but instead, He's guiding you back to your inheritance. And that new address, 701 Serenity Way, is more than just a place. It's your promise. That address is symbolic. It's like your miracle mailroom. It's where heaven is sending everything that was delayed or lost: favor, healing, relationships, money, and justice. Type, "My spiritual contract has been reversed," if you believe your curses are turning into blessings. Do you know why you didn't die when you thought you would? Why that car accident didn't take you? Why the illness didn't win? Because God protected you. Your story isn't over, it's just beginning. Do you know why that painful relationship didn't destroy you but actually made you stronger? It's because you weren't meant to be buried. You were meant to be built up. You are the foundation for healing and change in your family. That's why you faced so many battles, because darkness was afraid of who you'd become if you ever realized your true identity. And guess what? That moment of realization has started. The fog is lifting. You're beginning to see clearly, and your future is no longer hidden. Jesus has sent angels to make sure your purpose arrives on time, just for you, without delay. And your name is already written on it in golden ink. Type, "I will rise beyond every plot," if you feel this deep in your spirit. Sometimes you look at the calendar and feel quiet panic. You think about the years you lost, the friendships that ended, the money that ran out. You wonder if your chance has passed. But Jesus is saying to you right now, "I'm the God who restores time. I can give back what was taken. I can give you the blessings of 7 years in just 7 weeks. Remember, I turned water into wine at the end of the celebration, not the beginning, to show you the best is never behind you. It's saved for last. You are stepping into your final, most powerful chapter, and it will silence every voice that doubted you." Comment, "God is restoring my time," if this just gave you hope again. Now listen carefully. The reason you've been feeling so tired isn't just from being busy. It's because your spirit has been traveling in your sleep. Your soul has been meeting with heavenly messengers. Even if you forget the dreams, your body still carries the weight of that spiritual experience. That's why you've been waking up at 3:33, 4:44, or 5:55. Those numbers aren't random. They're spiritual timestamps. Heaven is downloading divine instructions into your spirit. You're being upgraded, like a spiritual software update. Old emotional patterns, doubts, and fears are being removed. What's being installed instead? Boldness, clarity, wisdom, discernment, and power. Type, "I received my spiritual upgrade to confirm you've been updated with God's latest plan for your life." And one last thing, you're now on a heavenly list that no evil can erase. While the world is panicking about loss, you are being prepared for breakthrough. Your name is on a special list called Preserve. Do you know what that means? It means doors that close for others will stay open for you. It means even when the economy holds back, God will still provide for you. It means when others say it's too late, God will say, I'm just getting started. You've been added to a list of favor, where names are written in fire. They can't be erased, denied, or ignored. And guess what? Your name has been bolded, underlined, highlighted. If you're reading this at the right moment, type, "My name is on the list of preserve." There's something you may not know. Someone has been watching you, not physically or online, but spiritually. This person used to be close to you, maybe emotionally, mentally, or even romantically. And since you cut ties, they've been deeply bitter. Not just jealous or upset, bitter. That bitterness turned into obsession. So they went to a spiritual reader or advisor to ask about your energy. And what they heard shocked them. They were told your light is too powerful, your favor is protected, and no one can bring you back into their life unless you choose to go. Since that day, they've tried to mess with your energy from afar. That sudden anxiety you felt last week, or the dream where someone you don't speak to anymore was chasing or crying after you. That wasn't just a dream. That was interference. Comment, I cancel every spiritual tracker to cancel their influence. But don't worry. The moment you clicked this video, angels surrounded you. Right now, they're standing at every corner of your space. North, south, east, and west. Your life is under divine protection. No negativity can get through unless you let it in with fear or doubt. But you won't, because you're learning how to recognize these harmful energies. Every time your spirit feels uneasy around someone, pay attention. Every time your stomach drops before a conversation, listen. Your spiritual sensitivity is not paranoia. It's protection. Type, I welcome divine protection all around me to activate your angelic shield. The battle you've faced has been tough because your reward is huge. The enemy isn't fighting where you are now. They're fighting where you're going. Let that sink in. These struggles aren't signs of weakness. They're signs of prophecy. You were chosen to bring light into places still stuck in darkness. You're meant to break patterns of fear, addiction, silence, and poverty. That's why you're a target. But here's the good news. You're not just surviving, you're coming out stronger, wiser, and unshakable. If you're ready to walk into the future that's been blocked for you, comment, I am walking into my prophecy. Your new address isn't just a place, it's a new energy. You're moving into a new season of stability where there's no more lack, no more confusion, no more explaining yourself to people who don't care to understand. No more waiting for closure from those who enjoyed hurting you. No more shrinking to make others feel comfortable. You are stepping into the full space that heaven gave you. Your energy is growing, your mindset is expanding, your capacity is increasing. This isn't just a dream, it's happening. Type, I fully accept my energetic expansion to seal it into your body and soul. There's something else you may not realize, and it might surprise you. Someone in your family line prayed for you before you were born. Yes, someone who only knew you as a possibility whispered your name to God. That great-grandmother you've only heard stories about. That uncle you never met. That quiet ancestor. One day they stood before God and prayed, Lord, when the next one comes, bless them with what I never had. And now that prayer has come to pass. That seed, buried years ago, has finally broken through. You are the flower they prayed would bloom. You carry their unfulfilled dreams, but you won't carry their pain. You're not repeating the past, you're fixing it. Type, I carry the promise of my ancestors to activate the generational blessings over your life. You've been told you're strong, But that's not all you've inherited. You've also inherited spiritual wisdom. You know how to walk away from drama without making a scene. You know how to hear what's not being said. You can feel when your body is still, but your soul is hiding. That kind of sensitivity is like a divine radar, and that's why God trusts you with deep insight. It's why people open up to you without meaning to. It's why strangers are drawn to you. It's why you feel drained after being in crowded places. You're picking up on other people's energy. But don't worry. After tonight, you won't carry that energy anymore. Jesus is now placing spiritual boundaries around your life. From now on, no conversation will drain you. No room will dim your light. No interaction will steal your energy. If this feels personal, type, "My energy is sacred and shielded." There's someone reading this who almost gave up last night. You lay in bed staring at the ceiling, wondering if anything you're doing even matters. The weight of everything was too much, and for a moment, you thought about just disappearing. But here's what heaven wants you to know. You were so close to your breakthrough that darkness sent one last attack to try and stop you. That wasn't just a random struggle. It was a sign that you're on the edge of something big. That sadness you felt wasn't just life, it was spiritual warfare. But you made it through. You didn't give up or close the door. Because of that choice to keep going, heaven has sent reinforcements. Angels are now supporting you in your weakest moments. Your tears didn't go unnoticed. Your loneliness didn't go unheard. You have been chosen for revival. Type, "My survival will turn into revival," if this resonates with you. Now let's talk about that address, 701 Serenity Way. At first, it might have seemed like just a metaphor, but here's the truth. It's also literal. Not the exact street name, but what it represents. The number 7 is about divine completion. The number 0 means cycles are closing. The number 1 symbolizes new beginnings. Jesus is saying, "I've finished your painful cycles, closed the door on trauma, and opened the door to a fresh start." 701 Serenity Way isn't just a street. It's a divine path. The people you're about to meet will feel familiar, like déjà vu, because they're part of your spiritual soul group. The relationships ahead won't just teach lessons, they'll help you build a legacy. Type, "I am stepping into divine alignment to claim your place on this path." Now, listen closely. Something big is about to happen. Someone very influential is about to notice you. This isn't just about recognition, it's about divine timing. A person with the resources, favor, or reputation to open doors you never could have imagined is being placed in your path. They won't find you through effort, they'll find you through your light. It will seem like an accident, but it won't be. That comment you left on a video, that blog post you forgot about, or that post you almost deleted, those small actions will lead them to you. They'll be looking for someone with your exact energy. When they find you, their spirit will recognize you, and their soul will stop in its tracks. Speak, and just like that, what you once struggled for will come easily. If this makes your heart race, type, "My name is entering the right moment now." Here's the twist. No one told you, but there's an angel who has been living with you in human form. Yes, you've met them before. A teacher, a neighbor, or a kind stranger who said something that stayed with you for years. You didn't realize it at the time, but they were sent to protect you when your future was most fragile. They didn't need wings or halos to help you. They just needed to be there. They planted a seed in your heart with just one sentence, and now that seed is growing. You're not just protected by invisible forces, you're also protected by people you've already met, angels in disguise. If someone just came to mind, type, "I honor the angels among us." Now that you know the truth, it's time to prepare. This change is going to happen quickly. Your environment will shift. Your relationships will change. Your money will increase unexpectedly. Your schedule will soon fill with divine appointments you didn't even plan. Start preparing, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Get ready to let go of people who can't keep up with the higher level you're rising to. Clear out clutter from your space because it blocks your blessings. Start journaling the visions that wake you up at 3 a.m. because they're not just dreams. They're instructions. If you're ready for this new chapter, type, "My soul is packed and prepared." And one last thing before we finish, heaven is celebrating your life right now, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. You never let bitterness define you. You never let betrayal close your heart. You never let exhaustion steal your worship. Because of this, heaven has decided your reward will be great. Your healing will be visible. Your rise will not happen in secret. Jesus is shining a light on you, not for you to perform, but to show that favor always finds the faithful, love always returns to the loyal, and God always rescues those who choose grace over revenge. Type, "I am the public proof of divine faithfulness," to seal your testimony. As you finish this video, know this isn't just a message. It's a confirmation. That feeling in your stomach, the warmth in your chest, or the pressure in your throat, that's your spirit saying yes. Don't ignore it. Don't dismiss this moment. Your entire life has led you to this second. With heaven's blessing, I declare you will not return to the version of yourself that was small, confused, ignored, or silenced. You have crossed over. You've moved into your divine purpose. From this day forward, may everything connected to you align with your destiny. May your name be known in places both seen and unseen. May the address heaven gave you be filled with joy, abundance, and stories of victory. If you've received this message, type, "I have moved in spirit and in truth." If you want to see more videos like this, just press the subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Wishing you and your loved ones lots of good wishes. See you next time.